All right, so Ty,
What's the deal?
let's go over some of these big money energy talking points.
Okay.
All right, so did you know that the Forex market moves $7.5 trillion a day?
Actually, I did, brother. I did, and that's I'm talking to the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, actually, I did, but that's what makes us that much more attracted to it. It's just a lot of liquidity, and compared to stocks, stocks is like an ant, and the foreign exchange is like Shaquille O'Neal to an ant. If we were to make a comparison, so that's forex to stocks. So that's why we rock with it, man.
So Forex is Shaquille O'Neal,
Yeah,
and the stock markets are ants.
they're ants, bro.
Damn.
Ants, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the foreign exchange, like we're talking about like international trade.
Right.
So, we're not looking at like a small portion of things, international currencies, actual shipping, right? Shipping and logistics. So, like, we're looking at foreign trade when we're talking about forex, and most people it's all surface level. So they're looking at the data, the charts behind it, more so than like the holistics of the market. So that's what it is.
Right, the actual changes that are happening with the currencies.
Yeah.
Rather than just looking at lines on a chart.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily like a political guy, but it's foreign policy, right? So, as people know right now, like the United States, they've imposed certain sanctions on traders to where it makes it harder for us to, trade on other brokers and other countries and things like that. But then that's why I like AAAFX. You feel me? Because we're United States traders and we can use it. You feel me? So they don't have no spreads, and I think it's dope that a brand can offer something like this, especially for U.S. traders, because we feel left out. You get what I'm saying? Like we feel left out sometimes. We like damn, like we on the outskirts. We want some of the action too. You feel what I'm saying? We want some of the action too. So that's what keeps us in there. That's what keeps us in the game, and that's why I like AAAFX right now. Straight up, Ty was because see now the thing is people be asking what broker you on? What broker you on? So I finally let you guys know what broker I use, and you had the opportunity to go explore that. Hell yeah. I know you have more questions, Conrad, man. We on here. We posted up. We in LA, baby. We in LA. Y'all know the vibes. Hollywood to be specific. Let's really talk about it.
So how would you compare Forex to Hollywood?
How would I compare Forex to Hollywood?
Yeah.
Is an interesting question. So when monetarily, I would say that, obviously it's bigger. Influence-wise, Hollywood has some of the most brand influence in the world. So, speaking about LA, Hollywood, stuff like that, we have the World Trading Conference coming up soon, right? And the reason we chose LA, there's a lot of core market here for people who do international business. So, act somewhat like the hub for that connectivity. You know what I'm saying? But, just I don't believe it's a comparison, more so that I would say that it's shit. It's like apples and oranges. It's not a comparison. One serves as one purpose and one serves as the other. And I would say they almost work in unison, bro. Shit. All you have to do is have a good ass movie about it could be anything, and that may make your stock go up. Or, on the contrary, you can have a great ass movie, and that's your company right there, bro. Let's say you had the documentary, you know what I mean? So that would be more so like that type of vibe. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So Forex is open 24 hours, 5 days a week.
24 hours, 5 days a week. And crypto, now that's the foreign exchange, right?
Yeah.
But like the crypto markets, you're able to trade those on foreign exchange brokers. So like AAAFX, they also have cryptocurrencies. They have 300 plus instruments where people are allowed to, trade not just on the weekdays, but on the weekends too. Because let's say people, this is the thing, Conrad. People are always, I don't have time. Bro, listen. This how I be telling everybody around me. I'm like, we ultimately make time for the things that it is that we prioritize. You feel me? So whatever we prioritize first and foremost, that's what we're gonna have time for. You feel me? Straight
Okay.
up.
So walk me through your trading strategy. Like, how do you identify like entries and exits?
Well, pretty simple. So I always start at like the daily, right? Start at the daily. That's like the higher time frame, and then I go from the daily, and then I break it on down. So it's like boom, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute, okay. And then once I get to the 30-minute, I kind of like got an analysis of, all right, this is where the market is going. I see a trend, and for me, I'm always either looking for if things are trending. So it's like, is it trending or is it in consolidation? If it's in consolidation, I just wait, bro. That's, I like to take all my trades. I say everything starts from consolidation, everything ends in consolidation. You know what I mean? That's like the resting point. So it's like the human body. Art imitates life. The market imitates us. So we go, go, go. Shit, we were just talking about this before we got here, bro. We go, 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 go. And then it's like, damn, we're sleepy. We're sleepy. Like, shit, I'm running off 3 hours of sleep right now. I know you running off, you know, a few hours of sleep. So it's like, that's what it is. Control our time, right? So, yeah.
So how do you hedge against currency risk?
Okay, so how I hedge against currency risk is about having equity, right? It's about having equity and knowing how much you can risk. So to, you know, additional comments about the strategy and that question, I feel like they coincide. So it's like this. So, you know, part of my strategy is not just, well, you know, looking at time zones and looking at where the charts is actually moving, but it's the equity behind it, right? And not saying that you need to have a lot of capital, but you got to be smart with your capital. So then the question is, how much can you afford to lose? And you know what I like, AAAFX, like a AAA battery.
Yeah.
So I love them because they have 100% deposit matching bonus. So whatever you put in, this company got bread. They're ready to match you. You know what I'm saying? They're not necessarily a new company, but they're like, listen, we got the bread. Come fuck with us.
So they match your deposits.
They're matching our deposits.
And is there a limit to how much they'll match?
They're matching whatever you want to throw in.
So if I put 50 grand in there, they'll match it.
They're gonna match your 50 grand.
And I can trade with all of that.
And you can trade with the whole pie.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
And what is it? AAAFX?
You said what is it?
What is it? What is it called?
AAAFX, like a AAA battery.
Okay, AAA, AAAFX.
AAA
And they're a broker?
They're a broker, yeah.
So they're a broker, and I can open an account with them.
Yeah.
And how quickly can I start trading after I open?
Simultaneously.
Okay.
Instantaneously.
So as soon as I sign up,
yeah,
I can start trading.
Yeah.
How long does it take to deposit money? Is there a delay?
So it's crypto. So this is how crypto works.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fast. It's straight to the point.
So if I already have Bitcoin or something in Coinbase, I can just transfer it into that account.
Yeah.
And when I transfer it into the account, will it translate into US dollars, or will it still be as Bitcoin?
So whatever it is that you put in there, if let's say you chose the ECN USD account, right?
Yeah.
Like ECN, and then USD is the currency that of your choice that you want to play with.
Right.
So your crypto is gonna go in, and it's just gonna have the dollar amount for whatever that is. So
whatever it's valued at.
Boom, just like that, yeah.
And so I can trade with it though.
And you can trade with it, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Can you describe a trade that ever went wrong and what you learned from it?
I believe we all had trades that went wrong, but yeah. Shit. So it was this dude who reached out to me, and he wanted me to run his account up, right? And shit, actually, dude was like, yo, just take the risk, take the risk, take the risk. And I'm like, bro, I'm not about to push it like that. He's like, nah, bro, push it. So when I understood, like, you know, this is, we can play with this money, I'm like, yo, I'm about to just take a risk and just shoot the clip. What shoot the clip is just, nigga, we going all in. So he like, all right, cool. So
yeah,
boom, first trade. It was like 25 grand. First trade.
And what was the currency you're putting it on?
USD.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first trade, boom, it hit, and then it ran up. It basically doubled the account.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like 48 grand.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like 25 to 48. Okay, cool. Next few trades ran it up. He like, hey, keep pushing, keep pushing. I said, bro, we're flipping this shit right now. You feel me? So I'm like, hey, if we keep pushing at this rate, it's risky. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I keep pushing that shit. I'm like, all right. You feel me? All right, cool. So they're running that shit up. So then boom, I take this crazy ass trade. You feel me? So then I lose maybe like 80% of the account. So shit, I had to basically take that account balance all the way back up from like a losing balance all the way back to a positive gain, and then give him the account back. And what I told him, I said, bro, if this potato is hot, you feel me? This potato is hot. So what a potato hot being is like, man, this shit hot out the oven. You might want to take this. We have losing trades. You have losing days. So just as a trader in general, something that you have to understand is like, you're going to have positive. Shit, you may have positive for 3 months straight, and then boom, you have a losing day. But you want to be able to control that losing day. And I believe that's where a lot of people like, where they kind of lose it at. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's like, you're so used to risking a certain amount, and then you're like, oh, I got good news on, on something that you may have got information on, you may have got some data, and you're like, well, I'm gonna just go heavy over here. If you can't lose the money, don't push that. Keep compounding. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so it's 2 types of trades. Yeah. It's the risky type, like the dude was push that shit.
Yeah.
But his personality is, it doesn't matter because I'm used to spending $25,000 over here, and man, flip that shit.
Right.
It's like, hey, bro, this is the risk. I don't care about the risk. if it wasn't you, I'll go into the account and press the buttons myself.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So that's type of vibe.
I remember one time you said to me that you just hop on the, you know, markets early in the morning, trade for a couple minutes, you know, and then you're out of there.
Yeah. That's
So,
usually the vibe,
tell me a little bit about that.
So usually those are the mornings, and I would say those are the good mornings.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the mornings where they're more moderate, and we actually have to stay in the market for about an hour and a half to 3 hours. Right. So let's say I don't wake up at the time that I'm supposed to wake up. Now I don't just rush in and jump and go find a trade. I'm sitting on the outskirts, like if we went to the YMCA.
Yeah.
And you don't just get to play basketball.
Right.
You gotta wait. So that's the best analogy for that. So I come on, boom, okay, shit, everybody playing, like, damn, okay. Oh, I see he getting off right now, I gotta watch him. Okay, I see, okay, cool, all right, but I know I got my eyes on bro right here, because you already know what it is. This may be a competition, so you need to see, oh, he got a week left? All right, cool. So that analogy is looking at, like, you know, a DXY, or looking at GBP and saying, oh shit, the pound looks like it's weak today, the dollar looks like it's going to be a bit strong today, and then GBP USD. So on that analogy, if pound weak is dollar is strong, then that pair should go ahead and drop. You feel me on that, on what it is. So then I'm going over there off that data, and I'm like, okay, shit. All right, I do see the pound over there. I do see, oh shit, it dropped a little bit. It's consolidating. Oh, well, I know what the next, you know, pattern in this phase is. It should continue the pattern. Drop, consolidate, drop, consolidate, drop, consolidate. And I'm looking to continue the game. I mean, the market is really simple. It moves three ways. Either it's moving up, it's moving down, or it ain't doing anything. So then when you get there, the question is, well, what are we doing? Right? Or is it consolidated, or is it, you know, is it like that? Yeah.
Makes sense. At this point, how much time are you spending on Forex, and what are you working on new, and what's next for you?
Okay, so I'm spending the same amount of time. Wake up in the morning, do the same amount of things, and then now we are working on this crazy event called the World Trading Conference, and that's just going to be amazing, you know. So I'm not going to put too much information out, but it's going to be nothing short of amazing. Right?
And it's going to be called the World Trading Conference?
World Trading Conference, and from all around the world, you know, traders from all around the world, banks and institutions from around the world will come and converge in Los Angeles, and we're going to have an amazing time for sure. You know what I mean? So why do we choose LA? LA is where we make trends. You know, LA is just the epicenter of what it is and what it's to be. So, shit, Formula F1 had to come to LA to get some of that sauce so they can get that Hollywood push, just so it could be more popular. You know, so people understand what's going on out here. They understand that you want to be locked into the industry because, well, shit, go look out in the trading world. Fucking, bro, who would have thought bankers would be getting braids and wearing big ass chains and stuff, right? So when I be seeing bankers, and I'm like, yo, wait, what? This is crazy, because like, it doesn't make sense to me, but then it does make a lot of sense. Entertainment culture, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, you know, so that's why I love what it is and what I do too. So it's just like, I get the opportunity to be in both worlds, and it's fun. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. That was the wrap, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Let's do it. Let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right, I'm going to cut this.